真っ白です。
結局1時間かけてようやく駐車場から脱出できました。あちこちがこんな状態です。
Aomori Prefecture experienced a record-heavy snowfall. Aomori City, also known as the snowiest city in the world, had a cumulative snowfall of 388 centimeters this winter as of the 10th, 1.7 times the normal amount.
道幅が狭いのですれ違い離合ができないような状況になっています。後ろすごいね。
Experts say the unique topography around Mount Iwaki and the Hakkota Mountains, as well as global warming and the development of a linear snow belt rather than a linear rain belt, are to blame. Snow forms when water vapor in the atmosphere freezes. Cold air moving south from Siberia, Russia, is carried by northwesterly winds and cools a large amount of water vapor rising from the Sea of Japan, where warm seawater flows to form snow clouds. The mechanism is that when these snow clouds are further carried by the wind and blocked by mountains in the Japanese archipelago, or when they collide with each other, an updraft is created and further develops, resulting in heavy snow. Atsushi Kudo, a forecaster for Apple Weather, a private weather company in the city, is an expert who has been closely following Aomori's weather for years. When I ask people why Aomori has so much snow, the first things they mention are Mount Iwaki and the Hakkota Mountains. If the wind blows from the north side of Mount Iwaki, it will be more directed toward Goshogawara and Aomori, and if it blows from the south, it will be more directed toward Hirosaki and Aomori.
明日にかけて大雪のピークを迎える北海道、東北地方。こちらの家は1階部分が雪でほとんど埋もれていました。
Either way, the structure is such that a lot of snow will accumulate in Aomori. Snow clouds can easily pass through Aomori because of the Hakkota Mountains, and Aomori is also located where snow clouds coming from the north of Mount Iwaki collide with snow clouds coming from the south. In addition, Kudo explains that global warming also plays a role. The greater the temperature difference between the seawater temperature and the cold air above it, the easier it is for snow clouds to form.
厳しい状況でも雪かきはやめられません。
だって一晩朝さ
結構強いですけど、
そうだね、今日北風だね、寒いね。
As the temperature of the water increases due to global warming, the temperature difference between the cold air and the cold air increases, making it easier for snow clouds to form even though the air is not particularly cold. As a result, a linear snowfall belt has emerged, which is the winter version of the summer linear precipitation belt where rain clouds form one after another. People tend to think that as global warming progresses, snow will decrease, but that is not the case.
で、34センチの雪が積もった福島県の会津若松市。駅前に停車中の車は雪に埋もれていました。
Due to the topography and global warming, Aomori City could experience heavy snow not only this year, but also next year and the year after that, Kudo said. The next winter is expected to arrive in the middle of the week starting on the 12th, so we should not let our guard down until at least the end of February. We need to change our previous perception that snow will fall. Calm down after this much falls, he said.
前輪が潰れて回らないため、通常よりも救助に時間がかかります。到着から30分、ようやく離脱です。
Aomori Prefecture announced the heavy snow damage situation at 9 a.m. on the 10th. The death toll reached 102, including 7 fatalities. 27 people were seriously injured, 67 people were slightly injured, and 1 person is under investigation. The disaster occurred not only in the 10 municipalities in the Subaru region that are subject to the Disaster Relief Act, but also in 21 municipalities, including the southern part of the prefecture. No houses were completely destroyed, only 1 house was partially destroyed. Governor Miyashita checked the status of snow removal in Aomori Prefecture, which continues to be affected by heavy snowfall, and expressed his intention to work intensively to reopen schools next week and seek financial support from the central government. In Aomori Prefecture, there are several places in Aomori Prefecture where snow removal from roads has not been able to keep up with the heavy snowfall since the year-end and New Year holidays. Aomori Prefectural Governor Miyashita checked the snow removal status on the national highway passing near Miwa Elementary School in Gleaned City, ahead of the opening ceremonies of many elementary and junior high schools next week. Governor Miyashita heard from prefectural officials that they were piling snow on one side of the sidewalk to secure the road to prevent traffic congestion, and also heard from Gleaned City Mayor Takamasa Sasaki about the lack of snow disposal facilities and financial support. Governor Miyashita said, "I want to work intensively to ensure that the roads around schools are properly cleared of snow when school starts. There are also financial issues, so I want to work with the mayor to make a request to the central government."